Between 1968 and 1985, a shadow stalked the hills of Tuscany. 16 lives lost, 8 couples murdered, and a mystery that still grips Italy. This is the story of the monster of Florence and the questions that remain unanswered. The victims were always couples, young, in love, seeking privacy in the quiet corners of the countryside. Each attack followed a chilling pattern, a .22 caliber Beretta pistol followed by brutal mutilation, especially of the female victims. The killer didn't just murder, he desecrated. The first known attack was in 1968, but it wasn't until 1974 that investigators began to suspect a serial killer. From 1974 to 1985, 7 more double homicides occurred, always during new moons, always in secluded areas. The public lived in fear, couples stopped going out, parents warned their children. Florence changed. The investigation was a maze of dead ends. Suspects were arrested, only to be released when murders continued while they were behind bars. Some believed the killings were ritualistic, tied to a satanic cult. Others suspected a clan killing gone rogue, led by Francesco Vinci, lover of the first female victim. One theory even claimed the monster was the Zodiac killer, resurfacing in Europe. But the most infamous suspect was Pietro Pacciani. A farmer with a violent past, Pacciani had murdered a man in 1951 after catching him with his fiancée, then raped her beside the body. Decades later, he was convicted of abusing his daughters. In 1985, police received an anonymous letter with details only the killer could know. A computer analysis pointed to Pacciani. Investigators found disturbing evidence: photos of female genitalia, newspaper clippings, license plate numbers of the final victims, and an unfired bullet matching the monster's weapon buried in his garden. He was convicted in 1994 of 7 double homicides, but 2 years later the verdict was overturned, after it was revealed the bullet had been planted. Police prepared to retry him, backed by testimony from alleged accomplices. But before they could, Pacciani was found dead in his kitchen. Sweater around his neck, pants at his ankles, toxic levels of asthma medication in his system. His friends, Mario Vanni and Giancarlo Lotti, were later convicted and sentenced to life. Still, many, including the victims' families, believe the real monster was never caught. The monster of Florence didn't just kill. He changed a city. He changed a generation. Books, films, and documentaries have tried to make sense of the horror, but the truth remains elusive, and the victims deserve more than myth. 16 lives, 8 couples, 1 monster, or perhaps more. Do you believe the real killer was ever caught? What theory do you find most compelling? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more true crime stories. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe.